What is up, my fire amigos? Welcome back to the channel for another A Bug's Life video. On today, I still think I'm doing Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies, guys. God damn it. If you couldn't tell by the video, I'm slightly drunk, but welcome back to the channel for A Bug's Life for the Nintendo 64 and the PS1. What I have for you guys today is going to be level 2 in the series out of 15. We're just going to showcase how to do it today as soon as I get it loaded. But for today's video, we're going to be doing the tunnels. The tunnels is the branch of where Flick messes up badly and he has to go back to the council to give his case of innocence, I guess, and to find a way to resolve the problem. But we have to get to the council. So this is what this level is going to be about. Let's get started.
Get the food to the offering stones and into the anthill. Oh no. Princess Anna! Princess Anna!
Let's do this.
Yeah!
Alright, now with this level is quite long if you're 100%ing this, but I am not 100%ing this. We're just getting to the end. We will need this plant seed, for the green token we showcased earlier in the anthill completion. We will need it to complete the one, like just completing the chapter in general. So let's go ahead and look at this telescope that we have here. It's just going to show us the grand exit at the very end of the stage with that little flag and everything. Now, something I will want to point out is going to be these little gates here. These gates can go from anywhere between 10 pieces of grain to 30 pieces of grain. And that's part of the 100% completion. I'm not going to talk about that right now. That'll be in the next part. That being said, let's continue on to go forward. If you remember from the last video, I remember saying that this is one of the few levels in the game that have 50 enemies in the game, and this is one of those levels that has 50 enemies. The next one that has 50 enemies, I think, is chapter 5, if I'm not mistaken. No, Flick. That's not where I want you to toss the seed. Come on, pick it up. Thank you. Aim right here. Bam, there we go. Pick up this. Put the mushroom on there. Got the green seed. Now this gives us a purple. This level 2, the tier 2 ability. Now with this seed, you can either hit A. I think you hit A. Nope. So that's the weird thing about these seeds. These seeds right here that have like this kind of like look onto them. These will be designated to the tier you have them on, or designated to a tier that is specific for the placement that they're in. So for instance, if you walk into one of these seeds on the mushroom tier and it becomes a helicopter seed, that will permanently be a helicopter seed. This will come in handy in some courses, like this course is for the 100% run, but I am not going to spoil that for you guys. We're just here to complete the stage. So now, let's go and drag this back over to here. I think it's like right here.
Iridescent lighting.
That was way too far. Flick, pick that up. Let's drag it to over here. That's close enough. Hop on this, and then go up to here. Now, technically speaking, if you aligned yourself here with the leaf, you can easily do a butt stump. I said easily do a butt stump. Whatever, and get up on here anyway. Anyway, let's continue forward. We don't need to deal with this worm. And this area right here is where this little gimmick here comes to play with the transferring seeds. Because we cannot transfer this over here just by walking through. We have to walk over to this edge and press X. And now we need to get up here. Okay, I guess you gotta go over this way. Come on. Thank you. Go over here, and now we need to... Oh, come on. Come on, game. Short end, thank you. Alright. Come over here, pick up this thing. Alright, we need to take this over, all the way over to this seat over here. The only way we're getting that purple token right there is to hit this. And to go on here. And switch it to the... Oh, come on. Switch to the green seat. There we go. There we go. Now we can get the purple token. This will give us a super berry. And I'm going to grab this super berry almost immediately. Because as soon as we enter this section of tunnels, we're going to get grasshoppers. And if you paid attention to the introduction where he gives us the rundown of how things work, grasshoppers are not affected by the... Ow. That being said, grasshoppers are not affected by the red berry. They have to be taken care of by a super berry or hyper. Or a super berry or over, in that sense. So they gave you a super berry, but I just took the seed, and we are going to continue forward. This area has a lot of grasshoppers, so you really got to be ready for them when they pop in. Ow. Ow. Well, there goes one life out of the 7 that I had. Also in this game, if you want to do a short jump, you can just tap X. If you want to do a long jump, you can hold X to jump higher. That is a very important mechanic in this level in particular, because some jumps are higher than others. Hit the seed, thank you. Let's continue forward. In this level, you're going to see the ground shake a little bit, and this is earthquakes that are caused by the grasshopper spawning in. Some areas in the map will have it, others will not. If they hit you, it is a one hit out of 4 hits on your life existence. To be very careful on that. Like, I was not careful there. We're going to continue forward. If you're on this mushroom, you can throw berries at this grasshopper to make it a little easier for you to survive this section. So we're going to continue forward now. I think there's another grasshopper right over here. There will be a lot of grasshoppers here because this just coincides with this storyline. Ow, come on. The grasshopper's not even there. Come on, game. As I was saying before this grasshopper rudely interrupted, this coincides with the story of the map because in the beginning of the story of the film, the grasshoppers come in because Flick was being a moron and left his vibrating machine to knock over the leaf, spilling all the food for the grasshoppers. So the grasshoppers are here to collect the food from the ants, and this is where we're going to end the video. Let's first collect our stuff here. Any video? No, just the same. That is where we're going to end the video. In the next episode, we're going to 100% the tunnels here, and it's kind of one of my favorites to 100% because it is actually long and it requires you to traverse the entire map to do so. But I will catch you guys in the next one. And peace out.